6 on Newswatch 10.
Ian? Spooky place. Ian, are you here? Oh, you scared me. Wow. You're gorgeous.
Fax me the final Kendall contract and have Iris initial all the changes. And, oh, Diddy, will you do me a favor? Will you call Jacqueline and remind her that I need my evening gown here by 3 o'clock? I'm going to be working home this afternoon. Thank you. Bye.
Mommy, look.
Wow, that's me with my fax machine in my evening dress. Thank you. That's beautiful. Hey, maybe that's my dress. Let's go see.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Allie.
We're busy. You can't come in.
Allie, would you please be nice? Grant is a guest in our home.
For you.
Thank you. It's been one of those days. I haven't even gotten the last fittings on my evening dress yet.
Allie, do you think your mother will be ready for the winter masquerade by 7 p.m.?
Well, I promise I won't be in my jeans, and she's going to help me with my hair, right? Because I helped you with yours.
Amanda?
Okay.
Get dressed, get organized, and get rid of Grant. We got a lot of work to do before the ball.
Well, you really did it this time, Jake. Amanda, I'd like you to find your mother for me, because I want him fired. Are you sure you don't want to go in and find out if it's a boy or a girl? I mean, we could.
Yeah, we could.
You
No.
know what?
No. We're just the fact that we know that this baby is completely healthy, and just looking at that sonogram with this little tiny
I know.
person in
When
there.
I heard that heartbeat, I just wanted to burst into tears.
I cannot wait to get this baby back home because I want to start making formula. I want to change diapers.
I'm
I
gonna
want
quote
to
you
save
on that. Hi.
Hello.
Sonogram lust.
Oh, you're wild. I remember it well. Listen, I hate to ruin your moment, but I just got a call from Grant's lawyer. We set up a meeting to hammer out the custody agreement.
Oh. When?
30 minutes.
Well, no time like the present.
Dear Cabbage Patch, seems like Keisha was just born yesterday. Now she's all grown up. I want her to enjoy every moment, so we adopted a Cabbage Patch Kid. Keisha loves dressing her and hugging her, and I love choosing that one-of-a-kind kid for my one-of-a-kind kid. All too soon, she'll be trading in her finger paints for makeup. But her Cabbage Patch Kid will always remind us both of when she was my little girl.
5 ounces of milk make every 3/4 ounce Kraft single taste better. How do they do that?
Well, the mommy cow sprinkles the milk into the cheese till it got real big. Then she irons it till it got real smooth.
More milk means better taste, and every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk.
Excellent.
Unlike imitation cheese made mostly with oil and water, milk makes Kraft singles taste better.
Kraft. Bye.
Parents always think their kids are the best. But when a child has diarrhea, parents often give something that's not the best to help prevent dehydration. Juice or sports drinks can be hard for a child's body to absorb quickly. Give your kids what pediatricians recommend for quick absorption, Pedialyte, with the correct balance of carbohydrate and electrolytes for quick absorption. Pedialyte.
Don't your kids deserve the best?
Take home the freshness of the country, a citrus grove, or the tropics with the natural freshening power of Arm & Hammer baking soda. Natural fresh carpet deodorizers. 3 light, not heavy ways to keep your home natural fresh.
Every second of an asthma attack can feel like an eternity. That's why there's Primatene Mist. Primatene opens clogged breathing tubes fast when speed counts. Primatene Mist, fastest type asthma relief without a prescription.
So do you like it?
Like what?
Like what? Like the jacket?
Oh, the jacket. I could live with or without it.
Really?
It's very, dangerous.
Why?
Well, just like that, you risk raising the blood pressure of the whole female population of Bay City.
Well, I better make sure that Spencer's covered for liability.
Well, if anyone should be sued, it's Spencer.
Better than my prison shirt, don't you think?
This is your new uniform?
Still the same old man underneath.
I know. I just wish your boss would fall into an erupting volcano.
Are you gonna get upset every time I put this thing on?
I'm not making any promises. What is it about you in clothes? You look so good in them, but then again, you look so good out of them.
Paulina Curry, are you trying to seduce me?
Can I help it if you're irresistible?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't hand you your walking papers, Wren.
I'm sorry to spring this on you at the last minute.
Oh, that's all right. I can handle it.
Are you sure, honey?
Absolutely. Grant's not going to know what hit him.
Okay, so what are we looking at? Grant's lawyer suggested that we all get together right away because Grant has a proposal for joint custody.
Anyone feel a chill in the air?
I'm sure he's got a long list of demands, and he'll want them all on his terms.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Terms, demands, negotiations. I think I were giving birth to a corporate merger.
Yeah.
I have a beautiful little baby in here. As a matter of fact, I just heard the heartbeat.
And if Grant had a heart, he wouldn't be putting you through this right
Yeah, well,
now.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to turn my baby's life into some kind of custody cake that gets divvied up into bits and pieces. I'm not.
I thought getting the divorce from Grant was paramount.
It is.
This way, you're going to have to meet at least some of his demands. His lawyer won't settle unless Grant is happy. Now, on the other hand, if you can wait on the divorce, then we're talking a completely different strategy.
It's your call, honey.
I want the divorce as soon as possible.
You willing to share custody?
Yeah, it's going to kill me every time I have to say goodbye, but we're going to get through it.
Okay.
Listen, is there any kind of protocol that won't allow me to be there?
No, but it could provoke Grant.
I don't care. I want you right there by my side.
You got it. So, where's this gonna be? Your office?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see you there. I gotta get down to headquarters. I love you guys.
I love you.
Listen, I know you want to marry Ryan, but why the big hurry to do it before the baby is born?
I just want us all to be a family. Me and Stephen and the baby and Ryan.
And you know that as long as you're married to Grant, he's the baby's legal father.
I've done my homework, Cass.
Then you also know that what you're doing isn't exactly kosher.
Listen, the way I see it, if Ryan is with me at the hospital as my husband when the baby is born, then the hospital has to put his name on the birth certificate.
Victoria.
And Grant is going to be out of luck.
What, Jake? You trying to fill Rachel's shoes? I don't think so, not in your lifetime.
Wait, Felicia, what's this about?
If you'll excuse me, I have an appointment.
Grant, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the flowers. They're beautiful.
Pick you up at 7.
She might be late. We got a lot of work to do.
Jake!
Oh, don't be a sore loser, Jake. Try to rise above it.
You know, if I was you, Grant, I'd try to call me a loser later tonight,
I'd
huh?
like to call you a lot of things, but then there's a child present. Sorry,
If I
Allie.
was you, Felicia, I would quit calling foul and get with the program
Look,
pronto.
calm down, okay? Felicia, what's wrong?
Terry Pressel happens to be an old dear friend of mine. She is the only person to make romance novels go to the top.
Until last fall, sales are down.
Says who?
Well, there has been a big drop-off. Actually, I've been meaning to set up a meeting with Terry.
That might not be a good idea.
Why not? He fired her.
Gee, some management team you two are.
You fired
It was long
Terry?
overdue. She was dead weight.
Oh, yeah, she was the Publishers Award winner for 3 years in a row. Genius. She was the best head of a department that Corey ever had.
The only bestseller Corey's had on the list this year was Amanda's book, and that was done with no help from Terry. That change was long overdue.
You didn't consult me?
He missed that little detail,
Just like you
Amanda.
missed your last 3 deadlines.
I've been busy.
Busy? What have you been busy doing, Felicia? What have you been busy doing? Spending the advances that Corey's been giving you for the last couple of months? You know something, you better get on this stick because I am not afraid to fire you!
Not without my
happen to
approval.
have a contract,
A
pal.
contract which you'll be in breach, and if you are, we are going to sue you for our losses.
Why don't you try it, you little worm? You'll never work in the
What are you
publishing
gonna do?
business.
You're a
I'm
writer!
gonna try me.
Just calm down. Allie, will you come here for a second, please? Felicia, I want you to take Allie into the library, and I want you to calm down. Okay? You stay here.
Hi, Allie. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I miss Rachel. And if Rachel was here, none of this would have happened. Believe me. Come on, baby. Let's go in the other room.
You don't have to thank me now, partner. You can wait until book sales go over the top.
You are not my partner. You are my nightmare.
Oh, we dreamed about a vacation in the islands for years. But then on the way there, disaster strikes, and we're all stuck in our room with diarrhea. So I bought Imodium AD. I heard it worked better.
Original prescription strength Imodium AD stops diarrhea, often with 1 dose, instead of dose after dose after dose of the pink stuff.
With just 1 dose, our diarrhea was gone, and so were we, out having the time of our lives.
Imodium AD, the original prescription for 1 dose relief.
Reach for a star. Find out how gallant Jackie told her kid she has cancer. Reach for a star and read the untold story of Tanya Harding's secret Olympic agony. The gutsy ice queen puts off vital surgery so she can skate. You thought Michael Jackson bought that boy's silence? Guess again. The DA says he's ready to testify. Plus, celebrate 20 fabulous years of Star and recapture dozens of outrageous moments. Cher's bagel boy going berserk. Pregnant Di bearing her tummy. Fergie's lover kissing her toes. Reach for a birthday star.
Something scary's hiding behind my shower curtain. Grungy mildew stains and dingy soap scum, too. I'm tired of using 2 products to get my tiles really clean.
Presenting Vanish Mildew Plus with Bleach Plus powerful cleaners. It quickly removes mildew stains with bleach. Plus, it has more cleaning agents than Tilex Mildew Remover to break up soap scum, so it cleans soap scum better.
Now it's safe to go back in the shower again.
Now get free Vanish drop-ins at checkout. See Sunday's paper for coupons and details from S.C. Johnson Wax.
When I get gas, I may look like this, but I feel like this, painfully bloated.
Gas-X has the most powerful medicine to fight gas faster than antacids.
So I feel like me again.
Painful gas needs the power of Gas-X.
We kill germs that cause bad breath. We fight hot above the gum line. We go on to battle the gum infection. Gingivitis. We are Listerine Aseptic.
Tonight, Jay welcomes Luke Perry, Bobcat Goldthwait, and Santana, plus a special announcement.
I think I'm pregnant.
Then on Conan, Tom Brokaw and Michael Damian, NBC Tonight.
Saturday, look who's back in school.
Stop it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They're horrible.
Kindergarten Cop, Saturday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
Can you be a human being, Jake? Could you think about the loss that Felicia has suffered in her life over the last year?
Oh, the same way that Felicia's thinking about you, right?
What do you mean? I'm fine.
You're fine. Let's see. In the last year, your divorce has become final. You're a single parent. Your grandmother died, and people have been trashing your father.
Hey, the last one was due to you.
Oh, is that right? What was Felicia's sentimental advice to that? Boy, do I miss Rachel. This would have never happened if Rachel was running this company.
Jake, she was upset because you fired her friend.
Sure, her nose was out of joint because she's not getting a free ride anymore. Because we're not sliding on friendship. We are back to making business deals.
Where did you get the gall saying we? You're the one who fired a long-standing, valued employee without telling me.
Oh, would you have fired her?
I would have looked at her performance record.
What about the anointed Rachel, your absentee mother?
No, my mother never acted on impulse when it came to firing or hiring.
Let me tell you something. I am not your mother. I did this on my own, and for your information, Terry's retirement package is to die for or to live for in this case.
So what? Are you expecting me to, like, be impressed that you did this all by
look,
yourself?
I took a little detour, all right? But I always had you in my thinking.
How flattering. Thank you.
It's about as flattering as the cold shoulder we get from people like Felicia who think that we're better off with Rachel.
Jake, she's my mother's best friend.
Would you wake up, Amanda? She thinks we're doing a lousy job. She doesn't think we're ever going to be a good team. Amanda, I think that we are a good team. And I think we're doing a good job. And if the Rachel Corey fan club can't get behind this management team, then I say we ditch them.
It's okay. Allie's in the kitchen with Helen. They're baking brownies. Now, Amanda, I need to get this settled. I have a busy afternoon.
Why is that, Felicia? You just have so many pages you have to churn out.
Rachel was always very supportive of the way I write.
Well, it's too bad Rachel's not here for you.
It's too bad for all of us, Jake.
I have to apologize about my behavior earlier. Amanda and I would like to see your stuff. Perhaps we could see a rough draft.
No.
First page.
Amanda, you know what I've been going through.
Lorna is a big girl. I'm sure she'll understand her mother has to work.
Well, that's exactly the sensitive kind of comment I would expect from a confessed rapist.
A confessed rapist who happens to sign your royalty checks.
I am so ashamed of you that you would work with someone like this. Your mother never treated me with this kind of disrespect ever.
Jake and I are partners now. Together, we have taken Corey out of the red.
Oh, so that's all that you care about? Profits?
They are up. Except for the book division. Now, I think that Terry will be enjoying her retirement a great deal.
Your mother would be so disappointed in you, Amanda.
Well, my mother is entitled to her private opinion. But that no longer determines Corey policy.
She'll hear about this.
Jake and I will expect your first 2 chapters before your next option date, Felicia.
Nice work, partner.
You have a lot of nerve expecting me to subsidize your evening with Paulina.
You're way out of line.
I naturally assumed it was Paulina who spent the night with you at the Bay City Plaza.
Well, it's not really any of your business.
It is, when the hotel suite was charged to my account.
If you had have let me, I would have explained.
I won't tolerate an employee with his hand in the till.
I'm not expecting you to pay for it.
Then why was I charged for a $500 a night suite? Not to mention room service and a bill from the hotel gift shop.
Because I have no money. I have no credit cards, but I do have a job opening a club which is going to make you a lot of cash.
And so you figured, what's a few $100 skimmed off the top?
I was going to take it out of my salary.
Now, if I hadn't discovered the bill, would you have been so scrupulous?
Spencer, Ian is an honest man. He wouldn't even cheat someone who is a cheat.
Then I suppose I should thank him for his altruism.
You'll get more than your money back.
With interest?
In your club? Indeed.
And what do you mean?
Well, because I was so generous with your cash, the manager of the hotel is going to promote the opening of the Harbor Club.
Well,
Paulina, your boyfriend knows how to maneuver. But I guess you knew that. Well, Ian, all right. Let's forget the hotel bill, all right?
I pay my debts.
Fair enough. Now tell me, do you have a date for the gala tonight?
Of course I do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Paulina.
Really? I thought she was spoken for.
What are you talking about?
Paulina. Didn't you tell him?
What? Tell me what?
Thanks, Spence.
Well, given Ian's well-known temper, I can't blame you for keeping it a secret.
What? What's secret?
I am going with you to the winter masquerade.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't you left out one important detail?
Yes. Rachel has asked me to stand in for her as queen of the masquerade.
Queen of the masquerade. And Jake McKinnon is going to be king. Well, Paulina, enjoy your reign. Enjoy your reign, my dear.
They get a limo to and from the airport in every city.
Yeah, well, that's just basic.
Here are the list of the acceptable hotels. And also a list of the favorite foods they like to have backstage. Bingo's allergic to shrimp. And lots of mineral water. I go through a case a night.
I don't get it. Rock stars just don't know how to have fun anymore. See, it's not like the 60s.
It's before my time, Kurt.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're just a baby. But you do drive a hard bargain. And I don't know if you don't look so good in that outfit.
Yeah, well, I think better than Mother.
Oh, great. Then listen, why don't you have a drink with me?
Oh, boy, caffeine is my drug of choice when I'm working. Shopping's my focus. Now, when we booked the band on the Northwest Circuit, I think they were in Chicago.
Hold on a second. I didn't say you could have Seattle.
You're kidding.
Nice try.
We'll give you 12% if you just let us have Portland, Seattle, and Vancouver.
I tell you what, I just think you're gonna have to make me a better offer. You know, I remember when you broke on the scene, there was all this discussion about this Lorna Devon, this hot new operator.
We get Seattle or it's no deal.
Okay, I tell you what, this is what I think we should do. Maybe we should just go up to my hotel room and we'll just discuss it all. What do you say?
Get your hands off of her, man.
It's hard to fill her daddy's shoes. It's even harder to fill his sweater. He's a big man, and when he gets hungry, he wants something to warm him up and fill him up. Campbell's Chunky Soup. It's for people who like soup in a big way, with big pieces of meat and vegetables in a rich, hearty broth. She may never be big enough for his sweater, but at least she's big enough for his soup. Chunky, for people who like soup in a big way.
Come on down. Look to the left.
Dig the shape of new Frito scoops.
Okay, quicker to the right.
It scoops up dips. And holds down drips. You'll dig the taste.
I know what I like Fritos.
New Scoops corn chips.
Let her go.
When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best. It's the quicker, thicker picker-upper. Bounty is quicker and thicker than any other national two-ply paper towel. When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best.
Some people get nasal congestion, but if you get sinus congestion, use a sinus spray like Sinex. Only Sinex has a decongestant plus Vicks Vapors, so you can feel your swollen passages open up. For sinus, think Sinex.
You're pure, you're natural, you're one of a kind.
99.44% pure. Ivory. It doesn't need anything else to baby, even a baby's skin.
You're my ivory, baby.
Baby your skin with Ivory.
Look, Daddy, somebody made me breakfast.
it.
Somebody must think I'm special.
Because you got Raisin Bran?
Well, not just Raisin Bran. Post Premium Raisin Bran.
Premium is good.
Mm-hmm. That means we get not just lots, but hundreds of plump raisins.
That's why it tastes so good.
And these flakes have whole grain wheat and wheat bran.
You deserve it.
Somebody sure must think I'm special.
It's me and Mommy.
Post Premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody special.
Now, I don't even want to see you bothering Lorna again. You got me? Now, take a walk. Ladies and gentlemen, your soup is getting cold. You okay?
Yeah, no problem. I didn't expect you to show up.
Well, luckily I did.
Could have handled it, Victor.
Right.
Yeah, well, my band wants to know why their tour's canceled. I'll give them your number.
Oh, come on, Lorna. That creep could have hurt you.
I thought you said you'd give it a rest.
You know, I don't even know why I bother.
Victor, wait. Thanks for what you did. What? I really hate the silent treatment. What are you doing?
Come on.
I have to get back to my band. We're in the middle of a crisis situation.
Look, we have a situation here, and you are not leaving until it's resolved.
I am quite capable of walking across the room by myself. Thank you.
Really hate Spencer for doing that. I was going to tell you.
I was going to tell you about my job here, so...
I just wish that Jake and Spencer would fall off the face of the earth.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I don't want us to have secrets.
It's no big deal, all right?
Look, okay, look, Ian, I just want you to understand I am only doing this for Rachel.
You know, I can understand them asking Rachel to be queen, but why Jake to be king?
Oh, Spencer gave him big bucks to donate to the hospital last year. It was part of a cover for the Corey takeover.
Sounds great. Queen Paulina and King Jake.
Oh, Ian, it's purely ceremonial. I mean, maybe a receiving line and a few photo ops. I'm sorry.
It's for a good cause. The hospital saved your life. You saved mine. If you have to have a few photographs with Jake, then it doesn't bother me.
You are incredible. Do you know that?
It's an honor to be dating royalty.
You sure it's not going to bother you? Jake is bound to be extremely obnoxious. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it will be fine on one condition.
What's that?
That at the end of the night, after everything is done and Jake has made all his wisecracks and everything else, that I get to take you home. Deal?
Deal.
Yeah? You must go and get ready.
You...
The Queen must get ready for her coronation.
You must change, too.
How can I look any better than this, huh?
With you, anything's possible.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Oh, Spencer, figuring out new ways to cheat the public?
My club is strictly legitimate, Paulina, like all my business dealings.
You have a conveniently short memory.
Ethics is in the eye of the beholder, Paulina. You know, you should have chosen Jake over your family. Think of where you'd be today.
I am exactly where I want to be today, Spencer, with Ian. And if you try to ruin another one of my relationships, I'll ruin your face.
Even if we finalize the custody agreement today, the divorce will still take a while.
Doesn't matter, as long as I'm married to Ryan by the time this baby's born.
Vicky, Grant is going to drive a hard bargain. If you give in without a fight, his antenna will go up.
He's just going to think he's getting everything he wants, right? I mean, he's never going to have any...
Senator.
Yes?
Victoria.
Grant?
You remember my attorney, Alan Bell? No, sir.
How could I forget? Let's get the show on the road.
I just need a minute to get organized.
Please be my guest. Excuse me.
So, how are you, Victoria? Getting plenty of rest, eating properly?
Do I look like I'm tired and hungry?
Well, I know you. Growing babies deserve more than chips and dip.
Don't worry, Grant. Your baby-making machine is functioning just perfectly.
I'm only concerned with my child, Victoria.
It's fine.
Please sit down. Thank you.
Actually, I've been trying to keep in tune with the development of the child. Reading a lot about child rearing. Is everything on schedule?
Grant, I said everything's fine. As a matter of fact, I had a prenatal exam this morning.
Which reminds me, I never got a copy of the sonogram, the picture. Is there a problem?
No, I don't have one.
You wouldn't be trying to deprive me now, would you?
No. No, I gave it to Ryan.
I see. Ryan goes with you to your appointments?
Of course he does.
As the natural father, my client expects to accompany the baby's mother to her next prenatal exam.
Cass?
We have no immediate legal objection, although Senator Harrison's presence might place undue stress on my client, affecting the baby.
I believe I have the right to meet with Victoria's doctor.
If your client thinks this request is unreasonable, perhaps this entire meeting is a waste of time.
All right, wait. There's no reason we have to settle this issue right now, is there?
Why don't we table it and see how the rest of the negotiations go?
Very well, Mr. Winthrop. Let's begin.
Hi, honey. May I ask what Ryan is doing here?
I asked him to come.
I presume you're Senator Harrison's brother. He has no official standing at this meeting.
I don't see how his presence is going to affect the outcome.
It's all right. Ryan can stay, provided I'm furnished with a picture of that sonogram.
Give it to him, Ryan.
Vicky,
Here is our proposed custody agreement.
I want the picture, Ryan.
Do you have any idea what this is doing to Vicky right now?
I want to see the picture of my baby, Ryan.
You have got to be kidding me. You don't actually think I'm gonna let you get away with this?
Oh, what's got into that cat? Frisky! What's got into that cat? Frisky!
Great tasting Friskies, filled with energy-producing nutrients to bring out the frisky in your cat.
What's got into that cat? Frisky!
This graph shows a painful leg cramp, but nighttime leg cramps can be prevented with Qvel, a muscle relaxant plus vitamin E. Take Qvel before bedtime for a good night's sleep, because Qvel helps stop leg cramps before they start.
If you've had excess gas when taking these, try Citracel. All other powdered fibers contain psyllium, which may initially cause gas and bloating. But Citracel's fiber is as effective without producing gas. Citracel, effective relief without the gas.
I'm with you, you take me away to another world.
Learn the mistakes that mess up your love life.
I have done 6 of the 10 stupid things.
On the next Lisa, weekdays on NBC Daytime.
But I never thought I would walk into a mall and have such a totally different experience. And so they did the makeup, and I liked what they did. And then my hair was done in a totally different way. It just went from one positive experience to another. And I was very impressed that there weren't just 2 or 3 good pictures, but that almost every one was just excellent. It was just like Queen for a day.
$19.95 special, now at the Glamour Shots in the Rhode Island Mall, Warwick.
Last night, they finally went head-to-head, and the whole world watched. But what happened once they left the rink? Today, on the Maury Povich Show, Connie Chung is talking to us, straight from Lillehammer, and she's giving you the inside word on the story that's got all of America on the edge of its seat. We're sending you to the Olympics to find out the absolute latest on the Nancy Kerrigan-Tanya Harding scandal on the next Maury Povich Show.
Today at 3, here on WJAR Channel 10.
Barney Bashing, tonight at 6 on Newswatch 10.
These demands are outrageous.
Vicky, sit down.
Mr. Winter, we brought this proposal in good faith.
Perhaps Victoria would prefer it if we sued for sole custody.
Try it. See how far you get, Grant.
I'd have a very strong case since I could prove you're committing adultery.
As if you're not sleeping with Amanda Corey.
Not that it's any of your business, but as a matter of fact, no, I'm not. On the other hand, all of Bay City knows you're sleeping with my brother.
Grant, let's not push it, all right?
Why don't we all calm down and go over this proposal point by point?
Fine, you can see this when we settle these issues.
Let's take a look at the first item.
About the first item, there's no way I'm going to let Grant take my baby out of the state. I mean, isn't there some kind of law against that?
Not if the child's other parent has agreed to it legally, which we fully expect you to do.
Well, absolutely not. Look, it says here that Grant is empowered to take minor hairs. That's nice. Out of the state without my approval. I'm not going to let him kidnap my baby whenever he feels like it.
The father has the right during his allotted time with the child.
As a United States Senator, obviously I'm required to spend a great deal of time in Washington. Unavoidably, my child will have to be with me from time to time. I don't want to have to call you for permission.
Grant, you don't have a home in Washington. You live in a hotel. This baby needs more stability than that.
You're not the only parent capable of providing love and security.
Your idea of love and security would probably be locking him up in a hospital in Switzerland.
Look, Vic, you don't have to do this, okay?
It's all right. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just saying, I think it makes more sense if you were to give my baby back to me before you left the state. That's all.
This is not a topic for discussion, Victoria. I demand the right to have my child with me in Washington to get quality time with his natural father. Look, come on. We can leave anytime you want, no questions asked.
Do you want to contest this point?
No. I'll go along with this as long as you don't abuse the privilege.
Let's go on to the next item.
Oh, we make a good team, don't we?
Don't you ever circumvent me on a major decision again.
Amanda.
Jake, I want your word.
Okay, give me a Bible, I'll swear on it.
Come on, I'm serious.
Hey, you got my word, okay?
Not that it's worth much.
I'm hurt. I really am. You have offended me. I'm hurt.
Okay, look, we've got to find someone for the new book division, so I'll make a few calls and I'll do some pen hunting, okay?
Look, I don't want you to accuse me of going behind your back, but I had a meeting with a perfect candidate. I mean, this guy will bring sales up 30% in the first year alone.
You did not offer this person the job, did you?
Not exactly. I told him that he would need your final word.
Oh, gee, thanks.
So, what are we going to do about Felicia?
I don't know. Let's just wait and see if she makes her next deadline.
What if she tries to find Rachel or turn the board against us?
It's not going to do her any good.
I heard Rachel left town. Have you heard anything from her?
Of course not. I'm only your daughter.
You think she's coming back?
I don't know.
You miss her, don't you?
I feel like I don't have a mother anymore.
Listen, I want you to know how much I appreciate you backing me, even though it meant going against Rachel. And I know you love your mom and everything, but you don't owe her anything. You gotta remember that. I don't know if it's your ponytail or your socks, but you look like you're about 15 years old right now.
Believe me, I'm well above the age of consent. Don't get any ideas.
No, don't worry. I have a date that's all grown up tonight, all woman.
Okay, Victor. Thanks for the Superman to the rescue routine you pulled in there.
Is that all?
Well, you saved me from the bad guy. Couldn't find a phone booth to change into. No cape, no tights. Lighten up.
You know, I took out that guy because I care about you.
I know.
Well, you don't act like you know. I mean, have there been that many people in your life who care about you as much as I do?
Done a pretty good job of pushing them all away.
Your grandmother, your mother, Jenna, me. Now, that's a strong support network if you just let it in.
What, is this going to turn into another therapy session?
Well, that's part of who I am. I mean, I'm the same guy that went through hell with you.
I am trying to put it behind me, Victor.
I took care of you, Lorna. I held your hand when you were too scared to sleep.
Did I forget to thank you? Is that what this is all about? I could have sworn I'd done it 100 times already. Thanks for all your help after I was raped.
But you're real good at walking out. I mean, you just leave town, you don't let any of us know where you are.
I let you know I was okay.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for that lovely postcard. It was very considerate. And then when you finally come back, you don't even want me to know you're here.
Couldn't face you that night.
Why? I mean, why are you acting as if you don't remember me? You're like you don't remember being with me. How great it was.
Please, don't do this to me.
How do you make the moistest cake? You could bake an ordinary cake and drench it, douse it, drizzle it, or bake the yellow cake famous for moistness. Duncan Hines Moist Deluxe, with moistness that's in here, here, and especially here. It's moister than any leading brand. How moist? Don't take our word for it. Take theirs.
How to make your moist, delicious.
Duncan Hines.
This is for my mother, who said, Angela, can't you do anything better with your hair?
This is a Better Ultress from Clairol with the luminescent gel formula for ultimate shine, ultimate color, and the best conditioning ever.
Gorgeous hair is the best revenge.
Tylenol I use for backaches, fever, headaches. It helps, but not always enough. So I found something that relieves them better, Excedrin. Well, Tylenol's fine, but Excedrin works better for headaches.
Excedrin, the headache medicine. Another smart person for smart choice.
If you're a peanut butter lover, I have terrific news. Jar.
Jar.
This is new Peter Pan Smart Choice. Bread.
Bread.
Knife.
Knife.
Great peanut butter taste, with 25% less fat. So, great peanut butter taste, or great peanut butter taste with 25% less fat. Which is the smart choice? Hey, this isn't brain surgery.
New Peter Pan Smart Choice. It's 25% smarter.
Take home the freshness of the country, a citrus grove or the tropics, with the natural freshening power of Arm & Hammer baking soda. Natural fresh carpet deodorizers. 3 light, not heavy ways to keep your home natural fresh.
14 million women refuse to bargain.
It's my body, that's why.
If it's not pH balanced and preservative free, as Massengill Vinegar and Water Extra Mild is, that bargain douche may be no bargain.
Massengill, trusted.
By more women.
Arnie's biggest challenge ever.
She faints anytime she hears vulgarity.
If anybody could make her faint, you could. Let the games begin. L.A. Law tonight.
Wow. Tomorrow on Today, how to keep your home safe from burglars.
Also, actor Wesley Snipes and driving vacations for the entire family. So join us tomorrow.
And see what a difference today makes.
Ian is the finest man I know, and if you do anything, and I mean anything, to break us up, I will come after you. Got it?
You don't need my help to lose the man in your life. You always manage to do that on your own.
What was that about?
Spencer's asking for it.
Listen, I know you're unhappy about me working here.
I just wish that you had told me that you were thinking about taking this job, because I would have done anything in my power to help you change your mind. But now it's done. You have your reasons, and I'm trying to respect that.
I'm glad you understand.
Just don't expect me to be nice to your boss, okay?
Just as long as you're nice to me.
Okay.
I'm doing the best that I can. I want to take care of you, Lorna. I want to watch old movies with you and pretend you're not crying in your popcorn. I want to see you smile. I just want to hold you when you're scared.
I'm sorry, Victor. I don't think I can give you what you want.
Oh, sure you can. Please, Lorna. Now tell me how you're feeling.
I can't.
I've waited a long time for you. And if you want me to wait longer, just tell me and I will. But only if there's a chance. Otherwise, I say goodbye. So tell me, Angel Eyes. Do we have a chance?
The last item is Christmas Eve.
Wait a minute, we already went over holidays, right? Item 7.
Christmas is special.
Why should you have your baby every Christmas Eve?
I naturally assumed you'd want Christmas Day, Victoria, waking up Christmas morning amid presents and children.
More than generous, I'd say.
You and Ryan want to talk this over for a minute?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll step inside. Let us know when you're ready, Counselor.
Do you want to fill me in?
Christmas Eve is my birthday.
I see. Is this a deal breaker, Vicky?
Look, she gets very sentimental about things like this. We've always treated Christmas Eve and my birthday as a special night for us. No one ever did that before we started seeing each other. Look, Vic, it's okay by me if our baby isn't with us on Christmas Eve. That's okay.
It's not okay by me. And Grant knows it. That's exactly why he's doing this.
All right, so fine. We'll tear up the contracts. We'll start over on our own terms.
I want to be Mrs. Ryan Harrison when I go into labor. I want you to be able to hold this baby the minute it's born.
Is it worth making all of these concessions?
Things are going so smoothly till we ask for Christmas Eve. I won't budge on that. No reason why you should. It's amazing, though. Until that hitch, I'd have to say this has gone much smoother than I thought it was going to.
I'm ready, gentlemen.
I want this over with. Where do I sign?
I'm a big kid, look what I can do. I can wear big kid pants too.
Only Pull-Ups training pants have stretchy sides, like real underpants, for the snuggest, trimmest big kid fit.
And I can pull them off and on.
For protection and fit, there's nothing like Pull-Ups.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
I pretend that I work out all the time and eat all the right things, but I don't. But one thing I really do is I use Equal instead of sugar. I use Equal in my espresso. I always use it in my iced tea. I use it in my cereal. If I want it sweet, I use Equal. I don't use sugar. And I never use saccharin.
Equal has the great taste of NutraSweet and no saccharin.
I choose Equal or I choose nothing.
One thing, the one thing, a low sugar do the right thing. It's a good thing there's Cheerios. Oh, nutritious, delicious, rolled in one thing. It's a good thing there's Cheerios.
Just when you thought you'd gotten every last thing out of your Cheerios box, we threw in a pizza. Free. A Totino's Party Pizza. It's easy. Cut out the coupon and next time carry out a free pizza.
Shaping that's natural, not. A look that's flattering, not. Today's Cross Your Heart bras with a crisscross design that supports for a natural shape. The Cross Your Heart bra from Playtex.
When you work for a doctor during cold season, you're going to get a cold. But I'm ready. With Advil Cold and Sinus. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain.
Advil Cold and Sinus, advanced formula for the cold season.
Across the centuries, predictions made by prophets have come true. Warning sign. And there's one shocking prediction these prophets agree on. The time is short. By the year 2000, one major event will affect the lives of everyone. Discover what they say about your future. NBC reveals the ancient prophecies Tuesday at 8, 7 Central.
Well, I gotta go.
Oh, yeah, your hot date.
Clear. And I am the hot date, if I do say so myself. You won't be offended if I don't dance with you this evening?
Oh, I think I'll survive.
I'll be too busy.
Doing what? Manning the punch bowl?
Didn't I tell you I was elected king of the masquerade?
You're kidding.
No. Rachel was elected queen, but she told the board... Never mind.
What?
She told the board to ask Paulina.
You can't do this to our family.
Please don't use that tone with me.
I think you have a lot to answer for.
Really?
Where exactly have you been all this time?
I've been in New York.
Were you with Carl Hutchins?
Amanda, you have no right to question me.
Well, is that why you stayed away?
I'm not going to discuss this with you, Amanda.
Mom, come on. Do you think you can just walk out of our lives and then just come back in?
I have absolutely no intention of picking up where we left off.
No, I'm the one who had to pick up the slack, Mom. Hey, I'm the one who held this family together when you walked out.
I hate to admit it, but this place is going to be one classy joint. I had no idea Spencer had such good taste.
No?
No.
Really? I'm glad that you have accepted my working here.
I haven't accepted, but I'll live with it.
Thank you. I never want to lose you.
Oh, not a chance. Since you're going to be the sexiest club manager in town, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time here, you know, protecting what's mine.
I've always wanted my personal bodyguard.
Want a body, too. Just watch your back with Spencer, okay?
I don't know why you're making such a big deal about this, Victor. It's not like we're engaged or anything.
What are you saying?
Maybe you should try dating someone else.
Victor?
What did you do? I told him it's over.
Why?
Isn't it obvious?
Honey, if you're not ready, I know Victor will wait for you.
I don't want that. I had to let him go.
I don't think it's that easy. I know how much he cares for you.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't. I'm not good enough for him.
Maybe you're right.
Congratulations.
I need to think this through a bit longer.
What do you mean? What more could you possibly want?
Grant, are you sure?
I need some time. I'll get back to you.
Grant, you can't do this.
He's within his rights. Counselor, we'll be in touch.
Go ahead and scream, I would.
I would like to kill him
Look,
if I could.
he is going to sign. Grant's simply pulling one of his power trips
no,
right now.
Grant is up to something, and he's not going to get away with this.
Can you tell me what that was about?
I need to be sure.
Sure of what? Is it over?
All but the signing.
Vicky wouldn't sign.
I wouldn't sign.
I suspected she'd find some of the terms too onerous.
Exactly. Oh, she put up token resistance. But in the end, she acquiesced on everything.
You think she has a hidden ace?
I have no idea. But until I find out, I'll be damned if I'll sign anything.
Parents always think their kids are the best. But when a child has diarrhea, parents often give something